There is something that God desperately wants you to know. He wants you to know that you matter. The state of your heart matters. Every single chapter of your story matters. All the pain, joy, mistakes, triumphs, disappointments, and dreams have been seen by Him. None of it is wasted. Nothing has disqualified you. And no matter how awful something has been, either something you have done or something that has been done to you, God can and will weave it into a story of redemption, a story of second chances, a story of hope rising from what appears to be ashes and desolation. God is weaving hope and goodness and restoration into your story. But the story isn't all about you. You are not the protagonist of the overarching story. Why? Because He is. You don't have to be the hero, because He is. You don't have to rescue everyone, least of all yourself, because that is what He has done. The story is all about Him, but He's invited you into it. And your life has meaning and purpose, but that can only be discovered when you find your place within this greater story. What He asks of you is that you receive the love He offers, that you would sit in His gaze, accept the blessing of your Creator, and respond with trust. He invites you to entrust the story of your life into His hands. A children's book called Harold and the Purple Crayon illustrates how we do this in a simple way. And in this book, Harold has a magical possession. It's a purple crayon. And anything that he draws comes to life. If Harold wants a car, he just draws it and it becomes real. If he wants a lollipop, he only needs to draw it and it appears in his hand. Imagine what sorts of things you would draw if you had a magical crayon like that one. What would be your ideal life? What do you most desire? Deep down, isn't this what we all want? We want to hold the purple crayon and create the best circumstances possible. We work to that end. We plan and we do all we can to achieve a life as close to our ideal as possible. Because we like to be the ones in charge, we spend our lives doing all we can to make our purple crayon dreams come true. And then, in the midst of all our striving, God looks at us with love, and He asks us to hand Him our purple crayons. Hand Him the purple crayon? That seems crazy, because who knows what He might draw? He might draw things that we don't like, so we hold on tightly to our purple crayons. But as the Creator of the universe, He knows how to draw the most beautiful pictures. And as the author of life, He writes a better story than we ever could. Only He can write straight with crooked lines. But we hold on to the purple crayon, fearful that we give it to Him, He might draw something that causes us to suffer. Or maybe we give Him the purple crayon for a little while, but then we take it back. Both the back and forth and the clinging to the crayon robs us of more peace than we can imagine. Peace comes in the letting go. It comes as a gift when you bow your head before the only one who can fix what's broken and admit you are helpless. It comes when you lift your empty, weary hands and ask Him to carry you. It comes when you stop trying so hard to hold it all together and you ask Him to take the wheel. It comes when you invite God into your mess. And when you do, He gets down to your eye level. He wipes your face. He cleanses your wounds. He puts a balm over all that festers and then envelops you in His arms. And He cradles your head and rocks you back and forth. And He whispers in your ear, "It's all going to be okay. Behold, I make all things new."